There was a time when Earth was green, but there were no trees, no towering trunks, no shade, no forests as we know them today. Just a quiet layer of life spreading across bare rock, forming the first living landscapes. More than 450 million years ago, the land was empty and harsh. Life thrived in the oceans, but the continents were dry, unstable, and lifeless, shaped only by wind and rain. Slowly, something remarkable began to happen. Simple plant-like organisms, similar to mosses and liverworts, started to appear on land, clinging to damp surfaces near water. These early plants were small and fragile. They had no true roots or leaves, and they depended completely on moisture to survive. Yet they were the first to transform the land. As they grew and died, they created the first soil. Tiny particles of organic matter mixed with rock, slowly turning a barren world into a place where life could expand. At the same time, these plants began changing the atmosphere, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, quietly shaping the air of the planet. Millions of years later, small upright plants appeared. Species like Cooksonia introduced a new idea, plants that could grow upward, not just spread across the ground. This vertical growth marked a turning point. Even a few centimeters of height allowed plants to compete for sunlight, beginning a new chapter in evolution. During the Devonian period, plant life expanded rapidly. New species developed early leaves and stronger internal systems, allowing them to grow larger and more complex. Dense clusters of plants like Rhynia began to cover wide areas. These were not forests with trees, but they formed the first true plant ecosystems on land. The landscape was open and bright. Sunlight reached everywhere, and the ground was soft and often wet, filled with low-growing vegetation. Beneath the surface, plants formed partnerships with fungi. These relationships helped them absorb nutrients, making survival possible in poor soil conditions. As these early forests spread, they began to reshape the planet. Their roots broke down rock, and their growth reduced carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Scientists believe this may have influenced Earth's climate, possibly contributing to gradual cooling over time, though this is still being studied. Despite their impact, these forests had no true trees. Most plants remained low, though some early ferns and relatives of club mosses grew taller than before. These plants reproduced using spores, relying on water to complete their life cycle, which kept them tied to humid environments. Over time, some plants developed stronger stems and more support, slowly evolving toward greater height and stability. Then, around 385 million years ago, tree-like plants such as Archaeopteris appeared, bringing the first real forests with height and canopy. This changed everything. Forests became layered, shaded, and more complex, replacing the open, low-lying worlds that came before. Yet those early forests were never lost completely. They built the soil, shaped the atmosphere, and prepared Earth for all future life, leaving behind a silent legacy beneath every forest that exists today.